And welcome back to the Stone and Crane Show podcast,
Again,
podcast 002.
podcast.
We're thinking of a name, man. We're thinking of a name. We might go with
Just the
Stoned
Stone and Crane podcast.
the Stoned Crane
The
Stoned
Stone
Crane
Crane podcast.
podcast.
There you go.
Maybe. I don't know. Let us know what you think in the comments for the two people watching. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, Kyle, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you.
Oh, it's me.
Karen, calling you out, Sharon. I see you there.
Yeah, Sharon's one of them.
Sharon's, yeah. I don't know who the other one is.
Uh,
Okay. Here we are, as I said, this week. Shift gears a little bit. Talk about some TV show stuff, movies, all that fun stuff. Kind of just smashed up. We'll kind of see where it takes us, really. That's kind of what we're vibing about now if you watched last week's, we had like 5 different topics that were like all completely not related to each other. So
yeah.
it was a little more sports themed, I think, actually.
Yeah, it was definitely sports themed. I think we talked mainly about sports.
So, no more football. Let's talk about
No.
some TV shows. I recently
Yeah, let's do that.
just finished The Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Dramatic pause.
Did you liked it? You said.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was enjoyable. It was kind of stupid funny, you know.
Yeah. It's
Had a lot of those kind of laughs in it. Some good comedy, some good action. Honestly, with John Cena, it's he plays that character pretty well. It's definitely a different character than what you would normally follow, at least in a superhero or whatever show you want to call it. I will bring peace, no matter how many men, women, and children I have to kill.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. And
By far though, favorite character in the whole show is his pet eagle. Just to warn you, like you're gonna fall in love with that eagle.
What the pet eagle?
You are. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, I'll sit down and watch it eventually. I think, like I was touched a little bit before we started, is that I've been putting it off. I think I've got other shows that I'm watching, but I think I'll definitely watch it, man. I'm intrigued by the character, and I'm intrigued by the way that it's done. I was saying a little bit that I've just been kind of blown out on the Marvel stuff. I haven't watched any of the Marvel shows, so it's just, but this the way that it's kind of made, more of that comedy stuff, and I don't know. The way that it films, it seems it's more relaxed. It doesn't seem like it takes itself as serious as some of the Marvel stuff does.
No.
So, and that's where I think where I'm at, kind of watching comic book stuff. I want to feel like I'm having fun. So,
yeah.
Which that last Suicide Squad movie did. I felt like that's what it brought to that table. It was really enjoyable. The way that I felt with like the first Guardians movie, right? So. It was fun to watch. It was enjoyable and all that stuff. So yeah, I'll probably watch this show.
Yep.
So
That's a good show. I mean, yeah, I watched all the Marvel shows that came out the past year, and I enjoyed them all. Some more than others. I mean, and some of them, I guess, were okay. There'll definitely be some of those shows I won't rewatch.
yeah.
But just trying to think of. Toodaloo. Ooh, the What If episodes. Did you watch any of that one?
No, I never even watched any of that.
That's probably between that and Loki. They're my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just, I kept trying to I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch them today. And I would turn the TV on, and it was I would scan through something else and put something else on instead. And I would watch that, and it was just I've never just sat down and powered through it. I don't know. Nah.
Nah.
I'll probably eventually, but maybe not. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Let's get kind of burned out, man, a little bit. I mean, like I love superhero stuff, but like I don't know.
Sure.
I've been watching a lot of other movies, just here and there, and trying to watch other TV shows that I never got around to watching. So,
Man, I got such a big list on TV shows to watch that
yeah.
I look at them, it's like, I want to watch this. I'm gonna scroll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's so
scroll.
hard, man.
Maybe I'll
When
find
you invest into
something.
a TV show, man, you're not investing for a season. A lot of times you're investing for 5 seasons, and you're looking at anywhere from 50 to 100 hours of television you're trying to watch, and it's a lot, man.
It's a little daunting.
It's a
That's
lot.
for sure.
Yeah. You're trying to. There's a lot of TV where it's like, man, that's a really good show, and it's like, but do I really want to sit there and put that time in to watch that? And that's where I'm at now. I'm rewatching Fringe, and it's a really great sci-fi show. It's that style of the X-Files, and I love the X-Files. It's the same concept. X-Files is so many seasons. They're hour-long episodes, and the Fringe isn't so bad. That the seasons are pretty long. Thankfully, there's only 5 seasons. I know because it kind of got like canceled, stopped, or whatever. But I'm halfway through it, and I'm kind of already happy that it only ends at 5 seasons, so that I can like move on to something else.
Right.
So,
Um.
you said you liked that you watched the Legend of Vox. What is it? Is it Machina or Machina?
Machina. I think it's Machina.
Machina.
It's something. Yeah, that was actually really good. I didn't expect that. I had a couple friends talk about it. So
That's
I had no idea.
Prime original, right?
Yeah. Yep, Amazon Prime. Pretty good anime. Some funny. That's yeah. It's got a lot of funny stuff.
Yeah, I liked the trailer. Made it look pretty interesting, pretty fun. Different take on like hero stuff, right? So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They've nailed a couple out of the park, right? Because Invincible was fantastic.
Yep.
This style, that similar style, looks great. So
yeah, kind of took, I don't know what you want to call it, took the sissy wheels off of animation, and just went the whole 9 yards, basically.
Yeah.
And type of
is it
nothing safe and whatnot. What?
Is it just as like violent as like Invincible, or
it's maybe not quite as violent, but it is violent.
Yeah,
I would say.
Okay. I guess is it more like R-rated?
Yes. Yep.
Like
for sure.
Okay, yeah, more mature audience. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I like it, dude. I was talking to Brandon the other day about, because I recently today I just watched The Kingsman, the prequel to the Kingsman movies. Because I've been wanting to watch it. So today I sat down and actually watched it. But I was talking to him about how the first one was amazing. And I was like, because it takes almost that James Bond style, but it cranks it up to like that Tarantino level of like violence, I'm like, when it's done right, over the top violence is amazing.
Yeah.
But sometimes some movies, like some of the horror films and stuff like that, can just do it just for like the grotesque factor. But like with like the Kingsman movie, I thought it was just really well done and shot well. And when it's done in anime and it's done well, it's done great. And that's what like Invincible, I thought it was over the top, but it was almost like you're watching a Tarantino movie. So I'm happy to see that they kind of stuck with that, keeping it animated, well done, and over a little bit R. I love PG anime, but R anime is great too. So.
Yeah. Kind of gets that point across better sometimes, I feel like.
Yeah. Did you see the new Mortal Kombat?
No. Oh, like the live action movie, you mean?
Yeah, the live action.
Yeah. I watched that when it came out.
Okay. Yeah.
It's been a while, so that's why I was like, "There's a new one or something."
Yeah, it came out like last.
It's been a while. Yeah, that's why I was like.
Yeah, so I say new, but it's new to me because I just watched it.
What did you think of that?
But Oh yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. We were talking about like some of the violent stuff. I enjoyed it.
Oh yeah,
I
I think
thought
it
it
was
was
awesome.
fun.
I am
I
very
liked
happy
that it
with
was
what they did
violent.
compared to some of the other Mortal Kombat stuff we've done, and we've
Oh,
lost Kyle. I'm so.
lost me. I'm
Oh,
back.
Kyle's back.
But
What happened there?
my phone somehow I didn't set to the do not disturb. That's weird.
I was like talking to you, and then I was like, he's gone. Oh
I'm
no.
going. Okay, I'm back.
Oh my.
All right.
Now I fucking lost where I was at.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. Yeah, we were talking. Yeah, some of their other stuff that they've done in the past hasn't come across well, and even this movie didn't. I wouldn't say come across as well as I would have hoped, or at least in my opinion, I think it was better than what I think it got rated or whatever. So, but I hope they do another one. Obviously, they let on pretty hard to doing more.
Yeah. The ending had definitely left open for a new one, right? So
Yep.
I liked it too because I felt like the take on it was good. You know, I liked, like I said, the more violent approach. I liked the more stylized action, and it was pretty good. You know, it was a little campy, cheesy, but
yeah, for
I think
sure.
it had to be. It's Mortal Kombat.
It is Mortal Kombat. You know, some of those kill scenes or whatever you want to call them they got to be pretty violent and pretty cheesy.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Some of the older ones, I think they tried to make it more PG on the end of things so it could get broadcasted to more people, right? But nowadays, with the success of things like Deadpool, right, I think stuff like that has made it more our audience open to be successful for stuff. You can take that advantage. Sure. You can see that, you know, stuff with an R rating can be popular. You know, so.
And I haven't played every single Mortal Kombat, but I've gone through. I've gone back and I've done like the game movie stuff, right? And I've watched the story out through all the games and stuff. And they've done. It's pretty cool seeing some of those characters in live action, man. So.
Yeah, I mean, I liked all the character. I liked the different take of the story, and I enjoyed it quite a bit, man. So we're kind of that violent subject of some of the shows that we like, but that one I thought took a pretty good a take of it. So yeah, I liked it. I've been keeping track and of all the movies that I've been watching because it kind of talked a little bit about getting burnt out on all the stuff and things like that. I was burnt out for a long time on movies and just media. I literally watched the same 2 shows over and over again because it's all I liked. So I just didn't watch anything new for a couple of years. I rewatched Elementary twice. Or 2 or 3 times. Yeah, I rewatched Elementary 3 times, and that's 7 or 8 seasons. And then I rewatched That 70s Show a few times. And stuff like that. Anytime I watched TV and it wasn't with Rebecca, and we weren't watching Friends or else something else new, it was the same old shows because I just didn't care about watching anything else until this year. I was I made it a goal. It's I'm gonna watch 1 or 2 new movies a week and rewatch television. I try to watch new television shows.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it's hard, man.
Oh, for sure. I don't know if I cared for the main character in that movie. I think that's might have been what put it off just a little bit. I was fine with Cole, but I feel like Liu Kang. Am I saying that right?
Liu Kang?
Liu Kang, yeah. I think following him as the main character would have been better. I don't know for sure though, because it's all.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Taking a different take and making it about the Scorpion bloodline and stuff like that's a little different, and doing things is cool. Spoiler alert, I guess, kind of. Not really.
Yeah,
but
obviously.
It's a year old at this point. I don't care about spoilers.
No, you just said it was new.
So what's a year old? It came out 2020, beginning of 2021. Was it? Or 2020? What year did that movie come out?
2021.
It was 21.
Yeah.
Beginning of 20. Oh, I guess April 2021.
Not quite a year old. 10
almost a year
months.
old. So, yeah,
You're 10 months too late,
yeah.
buddy.
So yeah, so it's one of those ones. I mean, like I would be excited to see a sequel. I don't know how well it did. I know it didn't do that great in the box office. It made more money than what it cost to make. I know that much.
Yeah, but that doesn't always. Sadly, that
No,
doesn't always translate
they usually
to.
like to make like they usually make to like triple their
Yeah,
budget.
it's usually like that. It's gotta like
It's
blow up,
usually
pretty
and they
much.
didn't even double. Like I know the America it just says box office 83 million. I don't know if that's
On a what,
worldwide.
55 million budget, right? Is that what it
Yeah,
was?
and a
Something
55,
like
so they
that.
didn't even double. But that doesn't necessarily mean global either. I can't find the global
Are you serious? It
numbers.
was 55 million budget though.
Yeah,
Dude, that was a total ballpark guess. I did not know
yeah,
that.
exactly. $55 million budget.
Boom! I knew it was around 50, and I just like I don't know what it is. Anyways, carry on.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
so yeah, no,
I just had my
that is
moan.
gross.
My mind just like blew there for a half a second.
Yeah, we probably won't get a sequel, man, because that is gross worldwide is 83 million.
Yeah, probably
So
not. It depends how hard the smaller company pushes it.
and you got to think, man, that came out April 2021. COVID's still a big thing. So like, and it got released on like HBO Max. So I don't know what those numbers are. So like, gross worldwide for the last couple of years have been released. Not everything's gonna be Dune or Spider Man, right?
I'm
So
excited for the Dune everything, whatever whatever it
did you
leads to,
see
you know.
did you see the first the newer one?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm excited
You like
for
it?
all the new stuff they'll
Yeah. I haven't seen it yet.
do with that.
I'm pretty. I want to see it. I mean, I used to love the games when I was younger, so I'll see it one of these days, whenever it comes to HBO or Netflix. I guess I could red box it, but I don't even know if there's a red box where I live in Wisconsin. I don't know if they get red boxes this far.
Probably not.
But yeah. What else you got going on, man?
Oh, so much.
Do you see the AGM Patronus livery?
Oh, the yeah. Sorry, it took me half a second. We're switching gears. I wasn't ready for that. No, I did not. I watched. Well, I did, but I did not. I didn't really look at it closely. I saw a little bit of the testing. We're talking about F1, by the way, for people that don't know.
Oh yeah, that's let's push it up. I didn't have anything else really to add to the movie stuff, so.
Yeah, I didn't know if you had watched Disenchantment at all.
Disenchantment? No, I haven't seen that.
That show on Netflix.
No,
It's another fun, stupid, funny kind of show.
it's from the people who made Futurama, right?
I don't know.
I'm
Probably.
pretty sure that's who made Futurama was those people.
Is it?
That's what I thought.
Excuse me. We've been rewatching Stranger Things, though, me and Sky. I don't know if I mentioned it last week or not. I think I might have. Oh, Murderville. We talked a little bit. Have you gotten a chance to watch any Murderville at all?
No, we haven't seen anything else. We haven't had a chance to watch it. She's been so busy, man, with work, and then only thing we sit down and do, we sit down and eat. We don't watch anything that's gonna be like bloody or like anything like that while we eat.
Murderville isn't bloody.
It doesn't matter. it doesn't, even if it has like the notion of any of that stuff, we don't watch it. She doesn't have to anything to do with it. So I can watch freaking Fringe where there's like alien blood guts and gore getting popped out, and I'm just like chilling, eating food, and it doesn't bother me.
No, it wouldn't bother me either, but yeah,
Yeah.
I guess each their own.
Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, no, I haven't gotten around to that. But yeah, I've never even watched Stranger Things either. I know everyone's excited about the last season, right?
You've never watched any of the first few seasons?
Nope.
Man, where have you been? Hiding under a cave, obviously.
Nope. I strictly did that one because I just being an asshole because I worked with a bunch of people that wouldn't shut up about it.
Yeah, that always ruins it, right? Like there's
So like
that's how it was with Squid Games for like the first month of it when it first came out because it was so big, right? And I finally gave in and watched it, and I absolutely loved it. But yeah, kind of same story there.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I was like, I'm not.
No, I can understand that. I felt that before for sure. But no,
Yeah.
it is definitely worth the watch, man. I think you would love it. A lot of throwback because it's set in the 80s, I believe.
Yeah.
So a lot of throwback stuff. That's pretty cool to see. Whatnot.
Yeah. It's not even that they were like saying anything bad about it, or it was just that and it's not even like people that worry. It was just everywhere, man. It was on Facebook, it was social media. It was
Sure.
like, fuck. And then everybody was talking about it, man. And it was like I was at the point I was like,
actually good.
Fuck that show. I was like, I'm not even gonna watch it now. I was tired of hearing about this shit. So I watched the first episode. I was like, okay, that could be cool. And then I was like, then I was gonna watch more, but then that's kind of when it got to the point where it's like, did you see that episode? I'm like, no, I'm like one episode in, and everyone's like, oh man, you gotta catch up. And I'm like, nope, I'm not catching up now. Nope, I'm good. Put it in the list.
For sure.
List of things I'm not gonna watch.
Probably. And then Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, I got one episode into that. Now that it's all out, I can watch it.
Oh.
And hear everybody else and listen to all the stupid people complain about it.
Yeah. Yeah. People will complain about anything, man.
Yeah.
Completely out of their control, but they'll complain about it.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'll always argue that Rogue One's the best Star Wars story, dude.
It's a great story.
That's good, dude.
Hashtag the real Suicide Squad.
That's the real Suicide Squad for sure, man. I love that story so much, man.
That's
and
great.
It's got the best, and it has the best fan service part out of any Star Wars, any of them, with Vader at the end.
Oh, yeah.
That's like the best fan service scene of all time, man.
Like there was no need to put that in, but they put it in.
But they put it anyway, just to have you go like, yes, And then you had people bitching about that. We're fucking Vader, dude. If it fucking do it,
what's up with that deep fake?
just watch Vader, dude. Just watch Vader beat ass for like 25 seconds, man. It's amazing.
It is
everything.
I don't know if you've ever watched, or if you know of, I think it's called the Star Wars Theory on YouTube.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah,
you've seen that short.
I don't know. I think that I don't know if I've seen this short, but I know that there's a couple shorts that I've watched on YouTube that are really well done with Vader.
Yeah. It is called Vader Episode 1 Shards of the Past.
Yeah, that's the one.
Star Wars Theory fan film. That is 16. It's 16 minutes long, man. It is awesome.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, because I watch a lot of their other episodes, when they just talk about just Star Wars stuff, just in general. And when that thing is, that's one of the ones I've watched, Vader. That thing is great, man. Yeah, people make some really good stuff, dude.
Dude, he does, man.
Yeah. So
it's crazy, and he had the The amount of money like he put into that too, because he can't make any money off of that film.
No.
That film's got like 25 million views or
25 million. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
25 million views.
And man, the amount of money that video alone could have raked in for him would be amazing. But obviously, he can't make it because it's not his shit. Despite the thousands or tens of thousands of dollars he spent on it. You know?
Yeah.
So it's crazy. His channel is awesome. He's very wholesome about Star Wars. Like, there's never been a more truer Star Wars fan. You know, at least that put themselves out there than he has. Than what he's
essentially
done.
Dude, like,
and done for the Star Wars.
Sorry, go ahead.
And also what he's done for the Star Wars community too. He does lots of stuff on that channel.
Yeah, he's great, dude. He's the only Star Wars thing that I'm subscribed to. I don't have any other thing that I'm not. I don't. It's essentially it, dude. Like anytime I'm wondering about anything Star Wars lore or whatever, I fucking go to Star Wars Theory. It's like, and I fucking I try to look through his shit.
He's probably got it somewhere.
He's got it somewhere, man. It's like, it's fucking awesome, dude. He's great. Like, yeah, dude. Just, but yeah, I've watched that, dude, and I don't know, man. Star Wars stuff's cool, but I liked, you know, like I know so it's hard to stay away from spoilers, right?
Oh, for sure.
So I know some of the stuff that happens. I know what people were complaining about because I'm on Reddit, man, and you can't get away from it. So like, especially because I'm like I'm part of some of those threads, those subreddits and shit, and like some of the Star Wars stuff. You're gonna run into people complaining about some of the episodes, you know, and just whatever. But like, I don't care. I'm still pumped. I'm still gonna watch it. You know, the thing about me that I have going for me is I was never a Boba Fett fan anyway. So like, I don't care if anything really about him or his character. So like, for me, it's just essentially it's just more live action Star Wars for me to watch. Yeah. And I get to see cool shit, and I know that I don't want to spoil it, but I know that another character comes back, so it's like I'm pumped about it, right? So.
Yep. Yeah, there's some great stuff. I don't know if you've ever got around to watching Rebels, but.
No, that's what I'll do after Fringe, man. Is I'm gonna buckle down, and I think that I'm gonna watch
Rebels season 2 is so fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah, I want to watch it that crazy ass way that I sent you that thing.
Yeah,
go through like watch the movies with the fucking cartoon and then back forth and go through and I think I'm gonna watch it like that.
We just need a watch party, man. Just do it together and have a good time.
Yeah. But yeah, I gotta buckle down to do that. That's another one, man. That was another. It's essentially the same concept with Star Wars, man. I got so kind of just worn out with it, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna dive in deep anymore.
I seen somewhere that they're bringing what is it? Daredevil. Netflix's Daredevil to Disney Plus, because I guess they're making it officially canon or so. So.
Yeah, because he was in the movie, right?
He was in Spider-Man, yeah. Same actor. Yeah. And then Kingpin was in Hawkeye.
Right.
So. Yeah. No, that was pretty cool. See, I definitely think that show deserves all the respect it can get. So.
Daredevil?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you, man. It's one of my favorite comic book anything, movie, TV show, whatever. I love it all, dude. I really love the Daredevil TV show. So, which season's your favorite season out of that?
For Daredevil?
Yeah.
That's tough, man. I still haven't rewatched season 3. I've decided, because I was originally going to watch those, then watch Defenders, and then go back to season 3. I've decided I'm just going to cut Defenders out.
You go watch a 5-minute YouTube highlight recap of the Defenders.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So, and I'll watch that. I always between the first two seasons, it's just so tough, man. Both those seasons are so fucking good. They both like season 2 obviously is more of the Kingpin, you know, and learning all the watching Daredevil grow and then season 2 is so awesome. They bring in the Punisher, they bring in Elektra, Stick. It's tough.
Punisher right there, dude. It's Punisher
tough,
right
man. Yeah, yeah, they can see it. Punisher's awesome. The Punisher's 2 seasons are amazing as well. Oh man,
he's one of my favorite comic book characters, man. The Punisher. So it's hard to. I love the moral dilemma of the Punisher. The thing about me with the Punisher would take over for the shows if both seasons were as good. You know, because the second season's okay, but it's not as good.
Sure.
That first Punisher season is amazing, and then I think the drop off was much more. Where Daredevil, I feel like it escalated, and in the third season, kind of just it dropped a little, but not as. I don't feel like the fall was as hard.
both those. Yeah. The third
season's still good.
It's still good, just, you know, with King. What I remember, Kingpin coming back. You know, they get their kind of final, what was supposed to be their final fight scene, right?
Yeah, he had some good shit. Because then you had, what's it, the other bad guys in that one?
I forget his, like, Target guy or something. Or
Bullseye. There we go.
Yeah, Target guy.
And you had that whole concept going on and stuff. And I'm Target guy.
Target guy. I knew he was Target guy.
Oh man, I'm gonna be there for Halloween this year.
Target guy? Yeah.
I would be Target guy.
Me too, man. Me too.
All right, we're going as Target guy. That's funny, dude. But yeah, but it was still, and it was just, yeah, dude. And then the acting was just so good in every season. And oh man, yeah, dude, Daredevil was so good. I'm gonna have to rewatch that now. Damn it, Ryan.
I'm sorry, dude.
All right. Star Wars is getting held off again. We're gonna rewatch Daredevil. I gotta get through Fringe though, man. Have you ever watched Fringe?
No.
It's good, man. You got HBO Max?
No, definitely not. I just watch all my HBO Max is on a different HBO Max. The fuck did I just say?
I have no idea.
Yes, I got HBO Max. Man.
Fringe is good, dude. I mean, put it at the bottom of your list.
It'll stay there.
Get there in 10 years or whatever. It's worth a watch eventually in your life. You know, it's fun. Did you ever like the X-Files?
Never watched those either.
Oh, okay. It's similar in style. Just fucked up weird shit happening in the world, and there's a reason for it. So
yeah, usually is.
Instead of aliens, it's fucking goddamn geniuses causing problems. But it's pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah. What other? There's something else. Oh, The Boys, man.
Season 3 coming out soon?
No, they released that anime.
What?
Yeah.
Well, that's something I didn't hear about, and I hear about everything.
Yeah, Diabolical. The Boys presents Diabolical.
Oh boy. Season 1 anime. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, it hasn't come out yet. Okay.
Yeah, it comes out March 4th. Yeah.
So what is this? What is this supposed to be about?
I haven't looked
too much into
it.
Or like.
Yeah.
That's what I assume it is, but maybe it's not.
I'm not 100% sure. Let's see here. Yeah, I didn't even know it was coming out. I had no idea, and I had just seen it. I was doing something the other day, and I was watching an interview with Carl Urban, and then it popped up on YouTube afterwards, and it said something about, um, God damn it, what's his name? The guy, Seth Rogen said something about the boys diabolical and shit, and I was like, what the hell is that? So I didn't really look a whole lot into it. I just thought I'd bring it up, talk to you about it. That was one thing I was holding in my bag.
In your bag?
My bag for questions to talk about.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Not a ton of
information, right?
Information on it. Holy shit, man. Supposed to be within the boys' universe, I guess. It's what one article says, anyways. Yeah, the boys season 3 is still supposed to come out this year.
Yeah.
Later. 2 seasons of the boys this year? Holy shit! Count our blessings.
Yeah, it's saying June is when the boys are supposed to come out. June 3rd. Yeah, I'm stoked, dude, man. I'm pumped to see fucking Dean Winchester out there.
Yeah, man.
Pretty excited. I watched an interview with him the other day on a podcast, and wish I could remember the guy's podcast so I could at least credit the guy. But it was it was pretty cool, man. Listen to him talk about how he got the part and stuff, and how excited he is to be in it and stuff. So
that's good. Glad to hear that.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it, man. To see him kind of play that kind of character. My favorite Dean was Demon Dean anyway, so
yeah,
it'd be kind of cool to see
Demon
him
Dean
play.
Was pretty good. So you did get pretty far through that series. Then.
I got to season 10.
I was about to say 11? Demon Dean is pretty deep in there. I remember you once telling me you didn't get too far in there, but
yeah, like season 10 or 11.
Demon Dean is pretty deep in there. So
he's back there, right? He's like 9, 10, right?
He's got to be back there. Skylar would know more. She's watched it like 5 times. I've only watched it once, so.
Yeah. And some guys like that, I'd watch it 10 or 12 times too.
Holy hell, man. Dude, it was like... that show took over probably me and Skylar's life. You know, this was before Jacob, obviously. For a good... probably good 9 to 10 months it took us, you know, because obviously we'd only watch out an episode or 2 a night, but we would watch an episode or 2 a night every night, you know. So there was a time where like I came more attached to that show than I ever thought I would, and probably more than I realized, because when we finally finished that show, man, I was like, oh, finally it's over, we can watch something else. But then like a couple days later, man, I was missing it hard. Like I was like, damn, dude, I just want to watch this show again, man.
Well, it's part of your life and your routine now, too.
Right.
And you miss those characters.
Oh,
and shit,
for sure. Oh, for sure, man. I love that shit. You know, you can give the show crap, and I'll give it crap too. But I love that show, and I gotta.
There's a reason why it was on for 15 seasons.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When you got great characters and good actors to play those characters, and you can fuck, man, good on those writers. You know, and you might not agree with the way the story went, like, you know, but you still got to give them credit for being able to create 15 seasons of a show.
Yep.
And keep people entertained. And I'm sure they could have kept going. They got a prequel coming out.
Yep.
You know, it's a spinoff, so it's like what. So obviously there's more in the bag. You know, I know that fucking Jensen's doing part of it, right?
Yep.
So he's a big part of it, and I know there's other people, but
yeah, he's just. I think he's just voiceovering it, but it's.
Yeah. Was producing too, right, or something like that too. And
I would assume.
I think he's a pretty because it was him and one of the other writers or something like that. I think that took it over. I can't remember because they originally like called somebody to get permission. I can't remember. He was talking about it on that interview, like how it came about and stuff. But yeah, I mean, no, dude, it's a fine show. Dude, I am that way with that '70s show. I grew up watching that show, dude, and like I rewatch it until it left Netflix. But I would rewatch it like once every year, and every time it was over, it's like it sucks. It's like,
Right.
oh yeah, even the stuff about the show that I don't like, I still sit and watch it. It's pretty crazy, man. How shows you can get attached to them.
Yeah. Love them, man.
Yeah.
Gotta love them.
Yeah.
It's kind of, kind of the streaming world we've come into nowadays, right? I mean, it's only a few, just 5 years ago, there was only like 2, maybe 3 streaming platforms, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, So I stopped buying cable in 2013.
Let the record show I have never purchased cable.
There you go. Fucking young fucks.
Never needed it.
Right. So that's Exhibit A, right? You're like a perfect example.
I guess,
like
actually, no, that's a lie.
Oh, so
partial lie. So when PlayStation TV had its TV thing, I had that for a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but that's not like...
Not quite the same thing. I never had like
traditional
Dish
cable.
or Direct TV or whatever it was. That kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay,
I never had that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, I'll let that one slide because it doesn't...
And really, the only reason I had it is so I could watch basketball. That's the only thing I used it for.
But it's no different than paying for like a YouTube Live subscription. To watch NFL TV or whatever they have on there and stuff. Mm-hmm. So, because I pay for... Well, I mean, that's what you have now. So, like, we stopped buying cable. Yeah, you're right. Like, there wasn't... I think you had Netflix... And I want to say Hulu.
Yeah, I think Hulu came out.
And I think those were like the only two from what I can really remember. You had your big networks, HBO, Showtime. I think those might have been the only two at the time. Then like eventually, like a couple of the other paid TV ones had their own. And then like AMC, I think finally came out with like an app. Yeah. But like for the most part, those first few years were really weird because like we had an Apple TV, like the first ever Apple TV. That thing was huge, and like we had that, and other people were getting, and that's when other people were getting those Amazon sticks, and they was allowing them to have like Netflix on it and Hulu and some other apps, and that was like 5-6 years ago is when it started catching.
Sure.
And stuff. But then, I mean, we haven't had cable. We use, like the internet, of course. So I don't know, you know what I mean? Like we pay a cable service, but it's just for the internet. And that's just because we just stream, essentially we just stream Hulu and Netflix, and I pay for ESPN Plus. Right? And HBO Max. Those are like the only thing. Oh, and Disney, right? So we still pay a pretty penny, right, in streaming services. But it's still cheaper than cable.
Yeah.
For the $5 that we pay for, it's still fucking cheaper than cable. Cable would be like $125 for like the cheapest package.
Oh man.
Yeah. Well, that makes it easier to do like what you were doing though too, right? So having streaming services. Couldn't do this shit back in my day, man.
Sorry.
You looking stuff up?
Oh, working on. I like to work on our thumbnail during it. I keep getting distracted. I just had a font for something and I fucking lost it, and now I'm kind of pissed. And I'm here like furiously trying to find it again.
Oh,
Not
no.
realizing that you're counting on me to say something. Sorry about that.
That's fine. It's a normal conversation with you. It's all
Oh
good.
yeah, pretty much, pretty close.
Just like talking to my dog, dude.
Dude.
Squirrel. Oh shit.
Seriously though, but I can't find. I'm pissed. I'm like, what the fuck? I had like these perfect fonts for all these things, and now it's gone.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought that was it. That's definitely not it. Anyways, sorry.
You're all right.
I was just about. I was thinking of something. I lost it again. Because I'm still looking for this font.
Do you what the hell? There was another question I had for you. Now I can't.
You still
remember.
playing your video games?
I do still play video games. Yes, I
I
do.
can't think of the name.
I guess I'm supposed to stop at some point.
No, I meant like what game have you been
Quit looking
playing?
for the fucking font, my guy.
I can't, man. I'm too invested at this point, man. I'm way too invested.
No, dude.
What the heck? I'm like starstruck that I have not been able to refine this font. And all these other fonts suck.
Aren't you all supposed to use like Arial or New Times Roman? Aren't those the only fonts you're supposed to be using?
No, I can use any of these.
Then just pick one, man.
Yeah, but it doesn't match. Doesn't match what I wrote. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Text is so important. It just what brings things to life. And I am so pissed off. Vigor. You still playing Vigor?
Oh yeah, dude. We're still invested, man. They we finished that last season. I don't know, about a month or two ago, month and a half ago, month ago, something like that. A little less, I guess. Well, that new season came out, so we've been playing that. It's fun, man. It's a fun game. Essentially play that because I don't play Call of Duty anymore, so I deleted that off my system. And then like I don't really play pub anymore either.
No?
So not really, man. We play a little bit here and there, but the time that like you I don't know, I feel like you get into a game, you land, you loot, you die. You get into another game, you land, you loot, you die. I could have played Vigor, probably had some fun. It's a little more challenging, so it's a fun game.
Yeah.
I've been playing that. I've been playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla again.
Ooh,
Trying
yeah.
Trying to beat it. So
How's that going? You beating it?
nah, it's good, dude. It's a good game. It's fun.
That's good.
Not as that's good. It's got its quirks, but
Got its quirks.
I don't think there's an Assassin's Creed game that doesn't.
Yeah, that is definitely true.
But I'm also playing on a base PS4, so I might as well just be playing on a PS3 at this point. So
yeah, I told you, man. I told you to find a pro.
dude,
It's only like for what you could sell your base PS Pro for to what you would buy, or sorry, your PS4, your base PS4 to what you could buy a PS4 Pro for. It's maybe $50 to $100 upgrade, if that.
I don't know, dude. Not very many people are buying base PS4s right now
True.
because you can buy a PS4 Pro for only like $50 more or $100 more.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my God! Found the font. It took so long, dude. Thank Jesus, man. Thank you. Oh my God.
Uh, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I might. I don't know. I don't even know what system I want to get, man. I've never in my life, dude, have ever thought about getting an Xbox until recently.
Really? For what?
Yeah,
Like, well, you don't like racing games, so it's definitely not for Forza.
they own everybody now, man.
They do.
You know, I want to play Bethesda games, man. You know, like, and it's not just Bethesda. There's other studios too that are now only owned by Xbox, and they're only going to make this shit for PC or like Xbox. And
Just
it's
get a
like,
PC then.
yeah,
If
dude.
you get a PC, then we can game again. We used to. Ever since I switched over to playing my PC, I don't play with you anymore.
Well, that's so. I want a PC, man, but like, there's a lot of problems in the PC world right now
Sure.
too, right? With getting supplies and shit like that, and fucking.
I've owned my PC
But
for like 2 years, and I haven't had any real problems with it. I took it and had it cleaned like a month ago because it was running a little slow, and that did it. That did it. Cleaning, getting the CPU and GPU and all that fun stuff inside, and the fans cleaned so it could keep airflow going through better. Ever since I did that, it's for the past I guess month, it's worked
yeah,
great.
yeah, I think that I've been thinking about it more and more, man, about leaning towards PC. So I thought about what I thought. I was like, I'll go PC first, and then maybe by the time that happens, PlayStation 5s will be available. You know what I mean? To actually get, and then maybe I'll get a PS5 eventually down the road.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, then I'll see what's out there. I'm like, but for like now, maybe in the next year, I'll probably move to an actual, an actual gaming PC. So, because I don't know, I feel like that just makes more sense because there's so much shit, dude. There's so many cool games on Steam that I would like to play that actually would run. Because like my gaming laptop would run a lot of them, but not a lot of the good ones.
Sure.
So, and that's where
Yeah, I just started playing this new game that actually Amazon made called. It's hiding on my thing right now. I gotta open up Steam. It's a MMO. Where did it go? Lost Ark. It
Yeah.
just came out, man. Me and a bunch of buddies, and I lost you again there for a split second. You're a little behind, but we're almost at the end of the show anyways, so I'm not gonna worry about it.
I'll fix that next week.
Yeah, hopefully.
I had my phone. I thought I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, but
I've been playing that game though, Lost Ark. It's fun.
Oh, that's like, yeah, I watched some streamers play it.
It's a fun game.
So yeah, it looks fun. Yeah.
Way too much. I got. See how many hours do I got on this thing? A lot of us friends. I got 17 hours put in on it already.
Yeah.
I got one of my buddies at 45, so he's way far ahead of me. But I kind of.
Yeah.
I played it for like 8 hours one day, and I kind of killed myself on it a bit. So. But no, it's a good game, and there's thousands of good game. I mean,
yeah. I watch streamers just constantly go through that all the time and just like, oh, what's new on Steam, and they'll just like can just play in all types of new shit all the time.
It's fucking free, brand new.
Yeah, like,
it's a great game.
It's just like doing betas. It's just like betas for people all the time too. Because they're like, people need like beta shit, so they're like, they look for like alphas and betas, and they just jump into like games people are making and shit, and just like test it and play it. It's like that. Shit
like that.
Cool.
Yeah, like that hero game or superhero, whatever game. Super People. I personally I didn't care for it, so I played it a little bit, deleted it.
Mm-hmm.
But being able to play a game like that, is absolutely free. It's great. I play a lot of free games: League of Legends, Valorant.
Mm,
Smite.
yeah, it's cool, dude. I love the concept of it, man. It's cool that they let people do that shit. Just make games and upload it to their freaking store, you know. And it's such a cool concept, man. It's great.
Yeah. Okay, man. I think we're running out of time today, but it was fun. I think we kept it up pretty decently.
Yeah. Other than the font.
Man.
And then me cutting out.
Gotta get these fonts right. That's how you attract people. People see the font and they're like, Doom! 2 viewers to 3!
All right. We'll give credit to the font.
And me finding the font.
If we got 5 views, dude, it's all about that font.
We had 6 views last week. Did you see the font on that shit?
Did we? Oh yeah, dude, it's definitely the font, man. I'm giving it to the font.
Give it to the font. Put it in the description. Okay, guys. Thank you. See you next week. Like and subscribe for more. Hope you enjoyed our trash talking. See you next week.